BHS, and welcome back to another episode of Eye the Needle. I'm Addie Friend.
And I'm Olivia Olson. And for your sports this week, on Monday we have boys and girls basketball at Creston, and we have JV boys wrestling at Harlan.
And then Thursday we have varsity boys wrestling quad at Shenandoah and varsity boys swimming triangular at Carroll.
On Friday we have boys and girls basketball versus St. Albert, and the theme is jerseys. And we also have varsity girls wrestling at Central Decatur High School.
Then Saturday we got a lot going on. We have the Diagonal and Murray Archery Tournament, JV boys wrestling at Audubon, varsity boys wrestling at Denison, and boys basketball versus Perry here. The theme is frat.
And now for your news this week. On Wednesday we have the Costa Rica trip informational meeting from 7 to 8 p.m. in the Commons.
And then Friday there's the Husky Howler speech tournament at Hoover High School.
And on Saturday we have the Millard West speech tournament.
Good luck to all our Atlantic peeps.
My name is Jim Brower, and I am a resource study skills teacher here at Atlantic High School.
Finn Hilliard, and I'm a junior.
I'm Addie Friend, I'm a junior.
Heather McKay, Atlantic High School principal.
Are you perfect?
No.
No.
Oh, no. Definitely not. Far from it.
I do not believe it is possible to be perfect. We are so flawed, and we are so imperfect, and that's actually what makes us amazing as creatures, as humans on this earth. In the school system, an A is 90% and above. A B is 80% and 90%. So right there, in order for a student to earn an A or a B, we're already stating that in essence you have to be perfect or you have to be close to perfect with your proficiency. So as teachers, we already kind of set students up for this idea that says you have to be perfect. As teachers, I think we need to be careful and work with our students to understand what we're really aiming for are two different things. Mastery, we want you to master the content, but mastery doesn't have to be 100% perfection. So in other words, you don't need 5 out of 5 on that quiz. You don't need 30 questions out of 30 correct, and then feel like we have to argue and fight for those last 2 points. That's a very unrealistic expectation. So as teachers, we need to be careful not to create that environment in our classes.
And COVID hit, and I fell very far behind in my classes. Most of them, but especially math hurt because I was doing so well in it. So it's affected a lot of areas.
It's affected me a little bit because I've always, even though I know it's not attainable, I still try and reach to be the best that I can be. I'm always striving for a 4.0, for good grades, to be good in whatever sports or activities I'm involved in. And it gets to me sometimes and it can cause disappointment, but I think knowing that no one is perfect also helps me to realize it'll be okay in the end and I don't need to stress over it.
We have to set up a classroom environment that lets everybody know 100% is actually not the target. We want mastery for you. It just may come longer, it may come shorter, but we believe you're going to get there. We need you to believe that you're going to get there, and then together we're going to make it happen. Not every teacher may agree with that, but that I personally believe is what schools and classrooms really need to focus on for students to be ultimately successful.
When you have a lot of people who rely on you or depend on you, or you are in a specific role, then the expectation is that you know everything, you can handle everything, and you don't ever experience doubt or fear, or you just got it. I've had a number of situations as the principal where students do things outside of school hours and off of school grounds, but somehow that's still my responsibility. And I appreciate that they think I'm so powerful, but that's not power I have.
Perfectionism, according to my religion, is not attainable because the only perfect beings that have ever existed are Jesus Christ and his mother Mary, and that is because they were the only two people born without original sin, which comes from Adam and Eve when Eve was tempted by the devil. And so that's why I believe that it's not attainable.
I've come to better terms with imperfection, but it's still I would describe myself as a perfectionist. Some of my favorite hobbies are drawing, and so it focuses a lot more on just the things I do now, not so much on me. But school projects, I'll feel like I need them to be perfect, so they'll end up being late because I just wanted them to be better.
And so failure is a part of life, and it's probably one of the most important parts of life to learn.
Continue to grow, make progress over time, and you will get to whatever goal you have set for yourself. But don't believe you have to be a peer like every single person, because that's not true.
Everyone has their flaws, and no one is gonna be 100% in everything, and it's okay to like mess up, because mistakes is how we grow. And yeah, just it's all right.
That was catastrophic.